Mr. Matthew. Concerning the invasion of DSS at the Lagos State House of Assembly, what can you say concerning the very act by restricting the House member in entering the premises?
Let me say that it's surprising because on one hand, we saw a house that claimed that DSS or other security agencies invaded the Harlow chamber. But on the contrary, on the other hand, he later emerged suggesting that the house actually invited the DSS in particular in what looked like trying to stop an Obasa from taking over or rather returning to his seat. But the way it is, we do not have access to some level of classified information to actually verify whether it was the hard leadership that invited them or they came at the instance of any other person.
In the very video outside, by other media houses that are present in the house, shows that the DSS official at the entrance blocking the people from entering and they're engaging in physical battle. And while some house member has condemned the act that they don't know the presence of the DSS at the House of Assembly.
No, actually, the way it is, we understand, like, for instance, the governor of the state is the governor and the chief security officer of the states. So to that extent, what would have even suggested that the governor must be in the know of reason and, of course, why the DSS came around in the Harlow chamber. But talking about screening people, determining who enter, I think if actually the mandate they had is to maintain law and order, and they should know who is a member, who is perhaps an aide to members. Of course, checking people who are entering, for me, is not entirely bad because it's to forestall any likely coerce or rancor or maybe violence.
What do you see as the disadvantage or the effect or the image of this in this happening in Lagos State in the outside world?
One, if actually they were not invited and they invaded the house, it sends the wrong signal. It tells about the reckless nature of our security agencies. If actually they were not invited, they came on their own accord, except otherwise they claim to have intelligence. Though don't forget that each time we see security agencies in their high-handedness approach to things, they will always tell you that they have credible information. And if you wait till Jesus come, you yourself will not see that aspect of the credible information. So they always hide under that credible information or for national security. So the way it is, we do not have access to a level of classified information, and whatever information they dish out, I think that is what we rely on.
Okay, what is your take concerning this Obasa issue in the House? So if the party have to, what do you think will bring the then Obasa back as the Speaker of Lagos State?
I think it's in two angles. One could be through political solution. The second could be through litigation. Currently, Obasa already approached a court to determine whether he was rightfully removed. Don't forget that Obasa, upon his return to the country, I think for Canada or so, he made it very clear that the process of the removal was not lawful and due process was not followed. According to him, he adjourned the house before he left. And as at the time he was impeached, it is difficult to ascertain who actually reconvened the house. And to that extent, it is believed that maybe the suspended clerk of the house, because it is clerk of the house that gives notice of meeting or proceeding. And currently, as it stands, the clerk has been suspended and another interim clerk is appointed. So you begin to ask and wonder who reconvened the house. And why is the clerk suspended? It's going to show that the clerk perhaps is not in support of what transpired. I mean, the removal of Obasa himself. They're talking about the political solution. There are speculations out there, news in the media, that the President, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, was dissatisfied that he was not informed before the removal of Obasa. And if you look at the events and the speculation out there currently, I think it alludes to the fact that actually the President may not have been carried along. Because the information, speculation currently have it that Tinubu have ordered that Obasa should be reinstated. Perhaps maybe they should give him a safe landing, and maybe thereafter he can be sacked. But the way it is currently, I think it's going to show that political solution may be the way out.
So involving the president of the country concerning either the impeachment or removal of Obasa, is it lawful in any way to do that?
When you say lawfully, once you get the consent of the members. They agree to do it. It is irrespective of who is influencing them. Once they get the understanding and they agree to impeach the speaker and they have the number, this time around you need to tell majority of the members. So it is irrespective of whether the president use them or the governor use them. The point is, once you get their consent and they get the number to impeach, and they have reason grant to impeach, I think you can no longer question why the impeachment took place.
Oh, okay, because some are saying the president is not aware, and I begin to ask, does the president have to be aware? Did he have to be aware?
Naturally, the president don't need to be aware. That's the point. That's the truth. But the type of democracy we run here, where they will tell you you have to be loyal to the system, loyal to the leader. We understand that Tinubu himself have an age-long political dynasty he have established in Lagos, talking about the governing council of Lagos State under APC. Of course, they are the one that takes every decision that matters in Lagos State. We saw why they went to Marina House in Lagos here, trying to resolve the issue, or rather the impasse between Obasa and Merinda. But currently, what we understand is, going by the law, the House members do not need whether the governor or the president or any political leader to take the decision to impeach the speaker. It's unfortunate that this is what we find ourselves.
So lastly, what can you say? Do you think what signal is this telling to the rule of law of the country?
It simply points to it's a sad reminder of what we have experienced in the past, talking about godfatherism. The other time we used to have the strong man of Ibadan politics, if you can remember. We used to have the Saraki of Kwara. And this is a sad reminder of that. We used to have the Obasa'S of Anambra. But I don't think we should go back to the Egypt. We should move ahead and do away with godfatherism. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.